Hello and welcome to another CommerceIQ Retail News Roundup, where we provide and curate 4 different articles for you to read to better understand the state of retail e-commerce and how you can fit within that industry. So let's share the 4 articles that we have for this week, and they're pretty interesting ones. The first one is certainly shamelessly biased, but it pertains to CommerceIQ, and CommerceIQ has launched a new e-commerce sales management pro offering. You can check it out in the press release here. If you're interested in any of these articles, whether it's this one or the following ones, just check them out in the comment section off to the side. And you'll see here that the new ESM Pro offering does a really good job of combining all the different aspects of your e-commerce business kind of under one central hub, where data analytics from multiple different parts of your business can inform the other parts and optimize your entire e-commerce business. Specifically, to give some examples, for instance, that would include even integrating market share data and shipment forecasting data with the rest of your sales management offerings. So really, it's a really powerful tool that enables data analytics, tracking, reporting, presentation, all standardized across your business, as well as automations and recommended actions based off of those the incoming data from all those different parts of your business. So very powerful tool. Really happy that it's this kind of expanded out offering is launching, and there really isn't anything else quite like it in the marketplace, and it furthers the it really goes to optimize the entire breadth of the retail e-commerce management business, which is the kind of the element of business that manages across large e-commerce retailers like Amazon, Walmart, Target, and does it all in one central spot. The second article we have for you, taking a little bit of a broader lens here, but still very much focused on Amazon. And that's Amazon cuts ties with EU distributors amid wider push to trim costs. This came out last week, but after our retail roundup for the week, so this is still very fresh, very recent, and very interesting, because Amazon's kind of going through this whole host of cost-cutting initiatives, and this is really one of the latest of those, where they're essentially, rather than work with distributors in the EU that aggregate across different brands that sell to them, and then they in turn sell to Amazon. Amazon's saying, you know what, we're going to go straight to the brand and buy directly from the brand. So it's a shake up on Amazon's side, also a shake up on brands in the EU, potentially making them have to deal a bit more with Amazon, potentially giving a little bit more control to Amazon, because the distributors are no longer, or will no longer be there as a buffer. From Amazon's perspective, it makes sense as a cost-cutting maneuver. Also makes sense as a way to vertically integrate their own business, which is also can lead to cut costs, and ideally shopper prices kind of being protected as well as a hedge against inflation. But a big change there that'll herald a lot of changes for brands in the coming months. The next article also has to do with Amazon, and it's from Marketplace Pulse, and it's Amazon takes a 50% cut of sellers' revenue. Now, it's no surprise that when it comes to Amazon's third-party marketplace, Amazon takes a big chunk of revenue from those sellers, but that amount has been rising over time. And what you see here is kind of an estimate of how that's been rising. You can see over the past 6 years, it's gone up from about 35% of revenue, sellers' revenue, to about 50%. And that has occurred as factors such as the amount of sellers who use fulfillment by Amazon has risen, as that has become increasingly crucial to success on Amazon's selling platform, as well as advertising has become crucial to success as well. As Amazon scales its retail media business, that's not just its first-party vendors, but also its third-party sellers, and increasingly they have to participate if they want to gain access, just visibility among the core shoppers they're trying to sell to. No surprise then that third-party sales through, or rather gross, gross dollar volume through Amazon's third-party marketplace is growing faster than its first-party vendor platform. And I think Amazon is fine with that as well, considering how profitable it can be for them. The last article here is taken from eMarketer and Insider Intelligence, and it's a story we've kind of been following off and on, or a topic we've been following off and on for the past few months. And this one is Instagram offers another sign that live stream shopping isn't ready for prime time in the US. This is a trend that a lot of brands and platforms have tried to get to take off in the US, but Instagram will now be shuttering its live stream shopping business, which follows Facebook's, its parent company Facebook's previous decision to shutter its the parent company's live stream shopping feature. This shuttering out as well last October. So live stream shopping taking a few steps back in the US because shoppers just in general, as you can see in this chart, aren't all that interested in live stream shopping in the US, even though it's very popular in places like China. Doesn't mean it won't succeed, just means that if it does, it's taking a long time to catch on. And brands and retailers are like probably jumping the gun a little bit. So certainly a powerful difference between shoppers in Asia and China specifically, as well as shoppers in Western audiences. So yeah, that sums us up for the 4 articles that you need to read to understand the state of the retail e-commerce market. If you have, if you're interested in hearing more, I think about the insights that CommerceIQ has for you, we also have a new series that we've launched just last week, and we have another special session coming up this week that I think you'll soon be able to see on our CommerceIQ LinkedIn page promoting it. But it's our Conversations in Retail E-commerce Management, which really goes through a rotating list of experts within retail e-commerce, taken mostly internally from CommerceIQ, but really meant to just be informational and to get you upgrade your level of understanding of all aspects of retail e-commerce. It's only 30 minutes. It's on Thursdays at 2 p.m. You can see it promoted at our LinkedIn site. We have another one coming up this week. And they'll be talking about everything related to retail e-commerce, different topic every week. They're typically twice a month. This one, we had one last week as well as this week. And they're really meant to be informational. You can learn. You just tune in for 30 minutes, 2 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays twice a month. And you can learn. You'll always be able to learn something about some aspect of e-commerce from experts who have years of experience in the space directly. So check that out. That's interesting. And as always, we'll also have another 4 articles for you next week as well. So have a great rest of your week, and I will talk to you later.